And since it's quiet, we'll do one more. This is the first draft of one that I did after seeing a show called Minotaur Monitor.
Reanimated moments of Powerus, a mythos vagabond lost in the channel of humanity's sightless tramp seldom changed. A motionless sensory organ of rage contempt directory of the condemned, on exhibit, reliving a chronicle of antiquity's myth, torture of an unrelenting forgiveness the earth never examined, the ghoul of self in an obsidian cavern, crafted by inhumanity's twilight of the gods, hands of weakness carved one by one the archer portal into the deadly onyx maze, haunt of the fairy tale vagrant, remainder of a decrepit story never told. Primal lives witnessed through the daily of exposuring, an insurmountable wound to the light, unbecoming of acceptance in the pitch hollow dark of a labyrinth, a web of a mother's wombs woven in love and shades of white, lies of doubt that couldn't have swallowed the magic of perseverance in the first morning's crimson tide, a resurrection amidst curiosity's epitaph that is an epiphany to watch a life survive, kept at bay from death, in the namesake of a secret taunt, but never call forth the legendary waif of fantasy's refugee, save for dinner. Whisper from a corner of hidden darkness, silk-weaving sister, muddle a bewitchment, dance of a contortionist hyper-flexible tongue, a beckoning echo, under a half-life whispered in the wind, notes once locked a distance, blood of a vein, dock for fangs desired but never shed, behind tolls of flat ivory bells, keys of a whisper, vampire tusk swords dream of sinking in, inflections of an explicit suggestion and a crescendo of taunting, but never mentioning the neck biting a swoon, sung from the vocal cords of a spell-woven sibling indentured to crawl between the algorithm of loyalty and avarice, a sinister articulate melodic hand, enthralling choral gesture to bathe in soothing fire and vermilion skin atonement, a call besieged in archaic pariah, love guised in shades of hate, kindred ethereal spirits of a phantasm lost in prey, in the moment of an abyss translation shadow, mingled in a sonnet of ancient hate, a methodical, internal, contempt never heard manifested, exiled repulses, will to despise humanity's absent gods, wicked and intangible word of the solo dark stage, play of reoccurrence foam escapes the mouth to coalesce, with asperity set against the ghoul full ominous dark, disguise a betrayal in ash-bast sunstone never seen, a surrender of onyx the pigment's light, a translation under the sun, a scene masking a convincing brood war of wolves, snapping jowls realigning the alignment of elegant scars, intentional defining the dark, of an anthology of ancient kinfolk, allegiance to an arbiter of wounds, medicating words of poison craft a skin through magic, dark thievery of the times eternal, crystal and the decrepit beleaguered, bull of grotesque fantasy, helpless and broken thirst, blood by the purpose, vow of a sister, twisted physical mechanics, half orphaned through the voice of treason that fate's everlasting charcoal dignity is a hovel to drift through the sifts of particles of sand as the monitors steal time. The Minotaur's paralysis nears an end as the dosage kicks veins of the heart in to cure the scarred story of an ancient, majestic, last dormant misanthrope premise to the lost legend of a Greek limited tale of woe told twice in the depths of knowledge, an iron coupling bound the dreamscape of nightmares, brooding over the war of lore, in an illegitimate godchild lost to the labyrinth, blind before the raised dais of blades like an Aegis stiff upon the dais of a catacomb auditorium. Minotaur changed the digital mirror, hourglass of fire-infused sand, inaudible soundless track displays an invisible protagonist seeking glory towards their fate through the frame rate of fame that is riches, a legacy of dust. One after the other, speechless they crumble, lurked over long in the dark of a magical deadly realm, of a creature unimaginable, twisted habitat of an obsidian mind. Minotaur's looping ethereal monitor of the mind, of the mind.